Hello and welcome to all. From the surprising and unique Bull Terrier able to challenge a tiger, to the very ferocious but very affectionate Argentinian Mastiff, whose favorite activity is cougar hunting, here are the dog breeds that terrorize wild animals. Let's start. The Bull Terrier is a dog that you really shouldn't mess with if you don't want to end up in lint. Because this unique dog in the world, with its triangular head, was originally created in the 19th century by unscrupulous British breeders to be an extremely fierce and pugnacious fighting dog. It had been obtained, indeed, thanks to a crossing between the English Bulldog and the White English Terrier, a hunting dog of the Sighthound type, which is an extinct species today. The Bull Terrier will also benefit from some characteristics of the Dalmatian and the Staffordshire Bull Terrier so that it can have a beautiful, elegant coat. The result of all these hybridizations had thus given, at the end, a racy dog with the forms and the purified peeling, with a very aggressive character and an incredible force. It will be used for fights against wild animals like bears, but also against bulls or horses until this kind of fight becomes illegal a little bit everywhere in the world. The Bull Terrier became a domesticated animal, and over the generations, we tried to make him a docile and affectionate dog. But if you don't want to be a dog, you'll have to go back to the drawing board. Because in spite of everything, this dog remains a real ferocious beast. And this sequence that we have unearthed from the depths of the internet proves just how much. You can see there indeed a Bull Terrier with a white coat attacking a young tiger tied up. In spite of the huge difference in size and weight, the big dog will be very aggressive and will even try to bite the young feline several times. The tiger ends up winning this fight by seizing the neck of the Bull Terrier in its powerful jaws, not without having left a lot of blood, as you can see on these terrible images. Within the big family of dogs, there are several shepherds, all of them known to be great pets, very loyal and very strong too. But the Caucasian Shepherd, with its 100 kilograms of muscle and its 65 centimeters at the withers, is by far the most powerful of the shepherd dogs. This big Cerberus, which as its name indicates, comes from the Caucasus, would be the result of a cross between Georgian Shepherds and Armenian Gampers with long hair. This would explain the incredible robustness of the Caucasian Shepherd, which can live in the most hostile areas and face all predators with the same courage. This big dog can easily defeat an adult wolf thanks to its great physical strength and its highly developed instinct. And although the wolf's bite is almost twice as strong as the dog will always get the upper hand in the end because of its fearlessness and unfailing courage. The Caucasian Shepherd will defend his sheep or his master to the end and will never give up in the fight. But it is really rare to get to that point because the growling barks and the extremely imposing build of this breed of dog are more than enough to keep wolves and other predators out of sight. The Kangal is a breed of large dog originating from Turkey, which is why it is also called the Anatolian Shepherd. This giant dog weighs more than 75 kilograms for a height of 81 centimeters and is one of the strongest and most powerful representatives of the canine species. But much more than its Herculean strength, the Kangal is especially known for its incredible bravery in the face of danger when it comes to protecting its territory or its family. The Anatolian Shepherd is indeed a fierce adversary to the strongest and most ferocious predators, such as the wolf, which makes it a great guardian for the flocks. Their courage is legendary since even the powerful Ottoman dynasty used them as war dogs, which historians of the time described as strong as lions. The Kangal is therefore reputed to have no fear in the face of danger, and there are many videos documenting their boldness and incredible bravery in deadly confrontations with dangerous predators. This sequence, taken in the taiga, shows us exactly how formidable these dogs can be, even for the most ferocious beasts. It is, as you can see, two big Kangals attacking a huge black wolf of more than 80 kilograms. The wild animal is tetanized on the spot when it sees two dogs coming towards it, and remains on the spot, waiting for its sad fate. Because once reached, the two shepherds will literally reduce him to minced meat. If there is one breed of dog that everyone loves, it is the Labrador. And how can you not love such a beautiful dog, with its cheerful character and proud appearance? The Labrador Retriever is one of the most popular breeds in the world, so much so that it is sought after as a companion dog. But thanks to its sense of loyalty to its master, as well as its overdeveloped senses and intelligence, it can also be used as a guide dog for the blind or as a sniffer dog at customs. The Labrador is not really what one would call a big dog, with its 35 kilogram maximum and 56 centimeters, but it remains that this nice doggy is inhabited by a courageous soul, which does not hesitate to protect his masters or their homes. So watch this surprising sequence, which comes to us from West Milford, New Jersey. In this small town of the United States, it is not rare to come face to face with black bears, which literally swarm in the area. They are attracted by the smell of food coming out of the houses, and sometimes they come to rummage in the garbage cans or to scratch the door and windows. But as you can see on the pictures, some houses are very well guarded. The vigorous Labrador did not hesitate for a second to attack the huge black bear, which must be at least 3 times its weight. The faithful deer family will finally make the intruder run away, who prefers to take his paws to his neck rather than to suffer the rabid bites of the Labrador. If you thought that pit bulls are the real terrors of the canine species listed, you don't know the Argentine Dogo. This gigantic hound of 65 centimeters for a weight of 50 kilograms is a dog with amazing physical performances and with a legendary courage in front of death. The history of this powerful, muscular dog goes back to the 1920s, when 2 brothers, Agustin and Antonio Norris, had the idea of creating a hunting dog that would be robust and could adapt to the harsh environment of the Sierra de Cordoba. The 2 landowners needed a dog that could flush out and attack dangerous pumas and other wild animals that were wreaking havoc on their herds. So they decided to cross a male Perro de Pelea de Cordobés, a very fierce fighting dog, with a purebred female Bull Terrier. But in order to obtain the desired characteristics in this dog, they also went looking for the genes of several other pedigrees. It was only after 8 generations and different hybridizations with other breeds of dogs that they finally obtained the first litter of Argentinian Dogo. This dog incorporated the genes and characteristics of the Bulldog, the Harlequin Great Dane, the Boxer, the Pyrenees Mastiff, the Irish Greyhound, the Pointer, the Doe de Bordeaux, and the Spanish Mastiff. The result was a real wild animal killing machine, but one that is totally docile and affectionate with its masters, whom it will faithfully defend to the end. But to give you a real idea of what is the incredible strength of this powerful Dogo, look at this sequence which comes to us from the depths of the Argentinian Pampas. You can see on these breathtaking images a pack of hunting dogs attacking a wild boar that they end up cornering on the banks of a small river. But as you can see, the dogs are not really a match for the gigantic wild pig, which defends itself fiercely. The fight for survival was going to turn to its advantage at one point, since the physical stature of the big boar and its large tusks allowed it to valiantly stand up to the canines. But it was without counting the 2 Argentinian Dogos who were finally released by their master and who made an impressive entrance on the battlefield. The 2 big dogs quickly mastered the wild animal with their weight and their powerful jaws, leaving him no chance to save his skin. The Pyrenees Mountain Dog, also known as the Patu, deserves to have its place in this ranking, and a very good place at that. The Patu is indeed a very well-built and muscular dog, which can be up to 80 centimeters at the withers for a weight of 64 kilograms. This mountain dog is therefore very robust and can live in the most rugged terrain and relief while fulfilling its role as protector of the family and the herd. The Pyrenees Mountain Dog does not hesitate to confront extremely ferocious wild animals when it comes to protecting the ones it cherishes. It is moreover this surprising trait of character which will have intimately inspired the creators of the famous manga of our childhood, Belle and Sebastian. But if the Patu is tender and affectionate with children, he is of a very different character with wild animals. And as a picture has the power of 10,000 words, we let you admire this video, which proves how fierce and merciless these big dogs can be. The sequence filmed at the edge of a small lake shows us a coyote being literally gutted by 2 Pyrenees Mountain Dogs. The scene is certainly very shocking and could even offend the sensitivity of some of you, but it is necessary to show that this is basically the true nature of dogs. We couldn't do this ranking without talking about the Pit Bull, which remains one of the most emblematic dogs of our generation, and a dog that is around a lot of controversies too. The American Pit Bull Terrier is not really a heavyweight on the scale, with its 27 kilograms max and its 50 centimeters at the withers, but its small and stocky body concentrates a prodigious and explosive power, which can be unleashed in a fraction of a second. Because the Pit Bull is a breed that has been created and bred specifically for fighting, by making several crosses between bulldogs and terriers, and selecting each time the most ferocious and strongest male. This rigorous selection finally allowed to have a pugnacious and powerful dog, with a flexible and muscular body and an extremely powerful jaw. But with all these qualities, a major defect comes to taint the reputation of these dogs, and it is obviously their unpredictable and ultra-violent character. The attacks of pit bulls are indeed legion every year and concern not only domestic animals such as dogs or cats, but also human beings and especially children. In fact, this ferocious deer is likely to attack any other living being, no matter its size or weight. On this unusual sequence, you can actually see a pit bull attacking a group of sea lions that were resting on a pontoon. The bad dog quickly dislodged all of these beautiful people in the blink of an eye, without these powerful marine animals even being able to defend themselves. And as always, the best for the end, with this video of good big Tibetan Mastiffs, which are certainly the most powerful breed of dog in the world. On this video, we can see these powerful dogs more than 80 kilograms attacking dangerous wild animals without any hesitation. This race originating from the high Himalayan plateaus, whose neck is furnished with a thick mane similar to that of the lion, is certainly as fearsome as this one. A Chinese zoo had even been unmasked by trying to make past one of these dogs for a lion. So much the resemblance can be striking. These dogs, which are the nightmare of leopards and mountain wolves, do not roar, but they really have all the characteristics of the king of the savannah. And that's it for today. Which of these fierce dog breeds impressed you the most? Tell us in the comments, and if you liked this video, don't forget to put a like and subscribe and activate the notifications. See you soon for new discoveries out of the ordinary.